On this highway, a bride is always standing. If you ever let this bride get into your car, remember one thing: you won't reach home. She will. It was 2:12 a.m. on Highway 27. The desert road of Rajasthan was completely empty, so silent that even the sound of breathing felt strange. Taxi driver Rohan was driving back home after a long ride. Then, in the glow of his headlights, he saw a girl standing on the road. A red wedding dress, henna on her hands, a veil covering her face. Rohan stopped the taxi. She spoke softly. "Sir, please take me to my home. It's not very far." Rohan opened the door. The moment she sat inside, the air in the car suddenly turned cold. The AC was off, yet the temperature kept dropping. Only the faint sound of her bangles could be heard. Rohan looked into the rearview mirror. Her face was blurred, as if fog had covered the glass. He asked casually, "Are you coming from a wedding?" The bride replied quietly, "Yes, but I was never sent off." Rohan felt uneasy. The taxi kept moving forward. After a while, he noticed something strange. The GPS showed no road at all, yet the car was driving on an old dirt path. Rohan said, "This road isn't on the map." The bride replied calmly, "Only those travel this road who never return." A little further ahead, he saw a burnt wedding mandip, broken pillars, burnt flowers, and wedding ritual marks still on the ground. Looking outside, the bride said, "This is where I was married." Her voice had grown heavy. Slowly, she lifted her veil. Half of her face was burned. Dark shadows surrounded her eyes. "My dowry was not enough, so they burned me alive right here." Rohan's whole body began to shake. In a trembling voice, he asked, What is this?" The bride looked at him and said, "Until someone takes my place, I cannot go home." In that moment, Rohan understood. He was not just a passenger. He was the replacement. Rohan slammed the brakes, but the car did not stop. The road itself was turning toward the place where her body was burned. The bride smiled faintly. "Just a little longer, then I will be free." The car finally stopped in a deserted place. There was a burnt pit. The bride stepped out, then looked at Rohan and said, "My turn is over. Now it's yours." And then darkness. The next morning, an empty taxi was found on Highway 27. No driver in the seat. Only henna-stained fingerprints on the steering wheel. And a little distance away stood a bride in a red wedding dress, with Rohan's face. On Highway 27, every bride is waiting for someone else.